The truth is, every productive idea that you have means nothing if you do not take action. Imagine your life is like a chess game, and you're so overcome with anxiety that your next move will make you lose. You end up not making any moves, and your time runs to zero, and you still lose the game. I think we can all agree that anxiety is a negative emotion, so how do we beat it? My solution to this is in the King James. In Philippians 4, 6 through 8, it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." So, this applies to every category of anxiety. I don't really deal with much of that, so I'm just going to talk about approaching people. For me personally, every single time I see a girl and I'm like, oh, she's cute, I should go talk to her, I start to overthink things. I start to think, what if I'm not good enough? I start to have all these negative thoughts. My brain starts to generate all of these because it's ultimately working against me. So you need to find a way to hack your brain in these times in these troubling times where you want to go talk to the person and you just can't because you're overthinking things. When you're anxious about the future, about what goes on, about what could go wrong. And these times where you're scared to go approach someone, think about something that makes you grateful. Imagine how much more wholesome your conversation with whoever you want to conversate with would be if before you go up to them, think about how much your dog loves you. Think about how grateful you are to have both your arms. From my experience, it's impossible to be anxious and grateful at the same time. So it's one thing to be anxious about a little situation and then you go up to it and you do it and it's done. But to my knowledge, you may be experiencing a kind of anxiety that lasts a while. So how do you cure that? What I want you to take out of this video is an action called gratitude journaling. I've talked about this before, but bear with me. You want to keep your brain generating as many pleasant thoughts as possible. About 80% of our thoughts are negative. They're not positive. So we need to find a way to change that so that our brain works for us instead of against us. And the solution to this, try to write down 5 things you're grateful for every single day. Make it a priority in your life. And I promise, your brain starts to like being around you. Your brain starts to enjoy the world more. How great would it be to be outside and then just look at a tree and think, man, I'm grateful for trees. Instead of worrying about, oh, what grade did I get on that test if you're in school? What if the girl I texted doesn't like me? Your brain will generate less of those thoughts and more of the grateful thoughts, and your life will be much better. Another quick step. I'm going to keep this a short video. If you do want to approach someone and you start to get these overthinking thoughts, oh, what do I say? Never you can kind of just ignore your brain. If you can find a way to turn off your brain and just stop thinking about this stuff, it sounds kind of silly, but the more your brain activates, you're going to be awkward talking to whoever you're talking to. Think about the people your conversations flow with the best. You don't even think about what you're going to say to them. So you have to find a way to tune into this. Honestly, gratitude's the best method I can think about to stop you from worrying about what you're going to say to someone. Just force your legs to move. That's my other little nugget of advice for if you're scared to approach someone. I hope you're able to make your moves in this chess game of life. Hope you found this video valuable. See ya.